Ah, there we go. It's starting to fucking get this to work. Hello, people. How are we today? This is a test run stream, so don't expect much out of it. I'm just mostly testing the rundown. See if anyone actually joins. And if anything happens, I'm just gonna watch a video and give my own opinions on stuff today. That's all we're gonna be doing. Time to figure out how to do shit while, well, what can I say? Basically just talking to myself. I don't know if people, I doubt anyone's gonna watch, and that's perfectly fine. No one's gonna probably find me interesting. But let's just get shit started, yeah? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's test some stuff. Is that working? Yeah. Should be working. Alright, all of it's roughly in order. Alright. Jump into the video.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Tom Learns How to Use Editing Software and types middle school level essays in a few weeks and then, uploads it. Yeah. Seeing how it's Christmas time, I was hoping to talk about something a little more festive and fun, be a little seasonal and on time with my topics, more than I usually am anyway, but there are some more pressing matters at hand. This channel
Very much more pressing matters at hand.
Dedicated to, activism, or something, has gotta activate. Fuck you. One of my favorite creators on
Alright,
this
forced
website
joke,
is
moving on.
Someone who uses elements of satire and dark comedy to make videos mocking sensitive topics, as well as documenting them, most prominently the story of Elliot Rodger, the 22-year-old incel who killed 6 and injured 14 others because of his warped perception of reality and relationships, all of which was documented in his manifesto, titled My Twisted World. I've been watching Mumkey for around a year and a half now, and unlike a lot of creators that I've found in that time, he hasn't ever become boring or stale to me. He's continued to pump out.
He is a very good content creator from what I've seen here, but I don't know, I've never really subscribed. I've seen it here and there, but I found him interesting. Guess I should have before, but, well, can't now, and you'll see why on this video.
Good content on a consistent basis, and he pretty much always at least gets a good chuckle out of me. He's always evolving his videos from his original Monkeys anime review series, where he parodied anime reviews for 50 entire episodes, to his Elliot Rodger phase. Honestly, there's a lot to admire him for, and for any small creator today, his path and the way that he goes about creating content is pretty inspiring. Or at least, that was the case. Not that I don't like Mumkey anymore, but rather he's no longer a creator on this website. On December 11th, 2018, both of his main channels were terminated by YouTube out of the blue.
Yeah, that just happened out of nowhere for seemingly God knows what. Because I guess, fuck him? I remember seeing a couple of videos about it. How they just gave him so many strikes in, like, such a short time span that he was going to get pretty much auto-terminated in, like, one go. There was also a thing where I think his buddy Rusty Cage uploaded the exact same kind of video, and it did not get any strikes or any issues. Which, kind of raises a lot of eyebrows now, don't it? When shit like that happens. Now, I don't know all the specifics, but from what I've seen, they kind of just said all this bullshit that he broke some vague rules that aren't even, probably not even set properly, and a few people have dug deep into the rules and said, what the fuck, from what I've seen. And you know what? I don't blame him. He's mocking, you know, a bad person, and he's endorsing it? Well, you know, unless the bots are at it again, if this was a manual review, that person, there was some intent in there. All I'm gonna say on that one. But if it's a bot, then it's still screwy, but it shouldn't be able to do this. They would have restored it, but they kept it down. So I highly doubt it's an actual automated machine.
After he received 3 strikes on both of them without any real explanation. Just way doing any of these things. His video building 80,000 of the original 300,000 subscribers, parodied anime reviews for 50 entire episodes, to his 7th, 2018, both of his main channels were terminated by YouTube out of the blue, after he received 3 strikes on both of them without any real explanation. Just a few days later, after rebuilding 80,000 of the original 300,000 subscribers on his main channel, his 2 new channels were also terminated by YouTube themselves. After repeatedly trying to reach out to YouTube on Twitter, they responded to Mumkey a few times, where they completely missed the point, seemingly on purpose. Should have been in the email you received, but we don't allow content.
Of course they missed the point. They keep all this stuff vague. It's always been vague. YouTube has a lot of vague shit going on when it comes to their own site, especially with the rules. Some of them are kinda clear, but not so much. Half the time, you could get shit on just by outside sources because YouTube don't care to fix any of this stuff. So I'm not surprised they have a rule set they probably don't even properly show the importance of, like, say, what does it mean by violent content? Does that mean real life violence? Does it mean video game violence? That kind of shit. And I'm just using a really random example there, but that's the problem with YouTube, one of the many. It's amazing what they do. Sad how it is. Okay,
I was playing my Hero Wants Justice.
Alright, we're in a stream right now.
Oh, we're streaming? Hello, people!
Hello, this is my friend, and just a reminder, test running, and we, there is a thing you can join within.
People? Are there actual people?
Just us so far. I'm just making sure everything's working, that's all I'm doing. There's also a link above.
Yep, I clicked it.
Alright, where, I don't know if you know who Turkey Tom is, I'm just throwing that up. I'm just talking about Monkey Jones as a test run. We'll probably properly talk about it whenever we actually start doing a proper one. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, shoot, I chose the wrong thing.
Can you see the video?
Yes, I can see the video.
1 minute 43 seconds?
Yep.
Alright, sweet.
And that appears to be posted in a shocking, sensational, or disrespectful manner, including promoting, glorifying, or encouraging violence. Now, if you've ever seen any of Mumkey's Elliot Rodger videos, then it is clear that he is in no way doing any of these things. His videos are mocking Elliot and his ideology completely, and in no way do any of his videos unironically support mass shootings. They are completely satirical and comedic in nature, and they certainly aren't glorifying or encouraging violence, as YouTube suggests. If anything, the main purpose of his videos, as he states, is to end the constant bickering about mass shootings and push it all away from politics. He was simply being humorous in regard to some very serious subjects, and while you love to cite your community guidelines...
Just gonna move that back just a second. Yeah. That one's for a split second if you want to read it, but yeah. It's interesting how edgy-ass comedians get the short end of the stick, isn't it? Wait.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm just playing some Smash.
You're playing some Smash. There you go, folks.
I'm still paying attention.
He wants to join the chat, but he's too busy with Smash.
Hey, don't judge me.
Alright, what do
you be smashing too if you're... Well, I can't read right now, but I do agree that edgier creators like ER or someone get the short end of the stick, though.
Considering that was the backbone for YouTube for a long time before they went all this commercial safe crap, it's amazing what it's like. Hell, I'd probably go against it by just being me. Probably not.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not even the
here.
most funny, and I would try to be edgy just to fucking spite YouTube if I could. If I had the talent for it. But yeah, it's fucking stupid. Anyway, I can read it out to you then if you want.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It's Vince, it's basically Mumkey saying, here's your evidence, the video listed here is identical to the video linked to above. Feel free to reinstate my channel and apologize for your incompetence. Basically, I think this was relating to, one of his 2 friends where it was, Rusty Cage. I don't know if you heard of him, but yeah, it's like, him uploading the exact same video of Monkeys, and it didn't get shit. It got no problems until Monkey pointed out the hypocrisy, and then they gave it a big old slap as soon as that happened.
I see.
So it was very... I'm pretty sure it was manual reviewed at this point. There's no way that would be the case, especially when his shit that got attacked was, like, privated. Like, there was a couple videos that had no views that was targeted. So it seems like they're going out of their way to go after a certain group of people, which is,
yeah, it seems like that for sure.
Pretty scary thought if you really think about it.
Yeah, it's kind of like Patreon in that regard.
And the sad part is how fucking little chances other forms of these services can pop up just due to these other big services just shutting them down.
And I hate to bring politics into this, but it is definitely political nowadays.
Well, there's no sugarcoating it, and you know what? It doesn't matter if there's politics in the show. We allow it. That's the fucking problem, though. It's politically driven, which is just why. I remember when Patriarch did the good thing and went back on a system they wanted to implement because people gave it some backlash for some questionable things, and they did it. That was great.
Yep.
Nowadays, now you can get fucked over outside of it and can just get fucked over in general. How quickly they went around in like 2 years. It's just so fucking retarded.
Oh yeah, it is.
Makes no sense to me how they get away with this shit. Oh yeah, and the screenshot that Monkey has is just fucking YouTube being retarded, I guess. I think that was the private one, I'm not sure, but yeah. I don't watch his content, so I can't be too sure.
Guidelines, after looking through them, the section "Don't cross the line" is clearly what you were referring to, but after reading not only that section, but also the entire page, it's clear that Monkey didn't violate any of these, unless a literal robot was looking at the videos and just observing the basic metadata, completely ignoring tone and just reading caption. However, if an actual human reviewed these videos and referenced the community guidelines, like you claim that they did manually, then they would have come to the conclusion that Monkey did not break any of the site rules, and not only should he have been reinstated, he never should have been deleted in the first place. Keep in mind, this is the second time his current main channel has been deleted. But originally, it was brought back by YouTube, because they realized that he wasn't actually doing anything wrong. Something which...
I see.
Of course, he didn't do anything wrong before, but now they changed their minds. How funny is that? Yeah. Jesus, just keep fucking controller, man. Settle down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, Crumb.
Hi, Crumb.
How you guys doing?
Test streaming. We're alive. Just fucking around, making sure everything isn't crashing on itself.
Okay, so I'm just head to the thing here.
Yeah, head to the thingy bobber.
Thingy.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I am super fucking high right now, so I probably just drop off and fall asleep.
Hey, whatever makes it entertaining, I guess.
What did you take? What did you take?
I took something called a dab pen. It was like 60%.
Oh, you took a dab?
Yeah.
What?
He dabbed. It's a type of drug.
I am fucking out of it.
Do you want to catch up on what we're up to?
Yes, I need a quick little rundown. What's going on here?
Basically, I pulled up a video about Monkey by the YouTuber Turkey Tom. Don't know if you know him.
I've seen Turkey Tom's videos.
I have too.
He uploaded one about Monkey recently.
I watched his video trash in the Storytime community.
Oh yeah, the Storytime community.
I saw his video shitting on Quentin reviews.
I fucking hate Trump.
I'm gonna be honest. I fucking hate Trump. He makes all this.
Did you see that? He was actually on a live stream that even Mahler kind of fucking commented on from the State of the YouTube.
No.
State of the YouTube.
Oh yeah, State of the YouTube. Yeah, I saw that. And I don't know.
Half this argument's boiled down to I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so about that podcast, I essentially had to like tap out because it's like he was like, you know what? I don't fault PewDiePie for accidentally shouting out an actual anti-Semitic channel.
I'm
And
sorry,
his,
what does a meme channel have to do with fucking politics here, especially when the person in question has memes on himself, which are usually in a mocking manner?
Yeah, I
The
don't know.
fuck?
Like first up, he was talking about ER, and he was talking about how he was an actual like anti-Semite, and I just had to like drop out.
ER is not an anti-Semite.
Yeah.
I think anyone with brain cells and common sense and context understanding know this
Like-
by now.
Yep.
Like the thing about ER is the fact that ER is constantly on like 17 layers of irony. Like the man is, it's like
He
I wouldn't
breathes
take
irony.
anything- Yeah, like I wouldn't take any sort of like anti-Semitic jabs as him being, it's like serious. It's like, and every time these people pull up, it's like an out of context tweet where essentially he's talking about like red pilling his audience. But here's the thing: I've been doing some digging, and I haven't actually found like any archives that thing like that tweet like even existed. And for starters, like I said, the man is highly ironic. So basically, I don't know if he's joking or not, but I assume he is because it's like, because unlike Quentin Cuck reviews, I know what fucking irony is. It's like I'm not going to pretend that like a man who it's like primarily exists for like jokes and entertainment is actually a fucking anti-Semite.
Yeah.
And even if he is-
Memeing doesn't make you an anti-Semite.
Yeah,
Making
like-
jokes does not make you anti-Semitic.
But here's the mindset
like-
you guys get. Here's the mindset, though, and you all know it, but I'm just gonna reinstate it for, the idea of this conversation. Doesn't fit the narrative.
Yeah, it's like, and even if ER was an anti-Semite, which by the way I highly doubt it, it's like the man still makes entertaining content. So basically, who gives a shit,
Yep,
It's like
yep.
I'll still watch him. I'm not gonna fucking drop because it's like, oh, he's anti-Semitic. It's like first off, Mel Gibson was, it's like, I think the man's actually anti-Semitic, but guess what? I'll still watch his fucking movies because it's like he makes a pretty good.
You can
movie.
separate the art from the artist.
Yeah,
I
Passion
mean,
of
you
the
can
Christ
separate
was a decent movie.
fucking and here's a ironic example, I guess you can say. You could separate Hitler from his fucking artwork.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get labeled as a Nazi here. I'm gonna get labeled as a Nazi for sure here.
Nazi.
But Mein Kampf
Demonetized.
is an interesting read.
Well,
Yes.
isn't it like fucking Hitler's
his memoirs.
personal
It's his
beliefs and
memoirs.
shit in a book? Isn't it like his
Exactly.
experiences?
It is a good read. We're going off on a tangent here, but I guess that's the name.
Hey, attention!
But
Hey, what's
it-
up?
it's a good read. And all you gotta do is look at it with a non-Hitler hate lens.
Just look at it
You
from
know,
the perspective that you're reading
I
his
will
life,
never-
isn't it?
I will never agree with what Hitler did. Nobody will, except for neo-Nazis.
But they're
But
legitimate
still,
idiots.
it is nice. It is nice to learn both sides of the history.
Yeah.
It's always nice to learn history when it isn't being fucked with.
Yeah, but guess what? You can't read it because it's like if you read it, you're neo-Nazi.
you're a Nazi.
Supporting white supremacy.
Yep. That's how that shit works.
Anyway, do you guys want to go back to the topic of Monkey Jones and being deleted because
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Sorry to go on a tangent.
a tangent.
Tangentials.
I'm awake. I am woke.
You are woke with the tangent.
All right. So basically, but you know what? This whole fucking Monkey Jones getting banned from fucking YouTube. It's kind of retarded to me because it's like there are worse videos out there than than Monkey Jones pretending to be Elliot Rodger on BetterHelp. It's like
Wait,
I remember
wait.
once it's like I remember it's like there are videos you can watch, it's like out there which actually show like live gory childbirths. It's like, and my thing here is it's like that's showing nudity. It's like that is a explicit breaking.
Well,
But
that could be
the thing
technically
is-
nudity and some disturbing
thing is-
imagery.
The thing is, it's a woman, so it doesn't matter.
Whammon.
Yeah, it's like first off, it's like if I was the CEO of YouTube, it's like I'd make sure that those videos were banned before I even considered looking at Monkey Jones's content. It's like
I would hate to be a little bit on the defensive side for YouTube, but we also have to remember if you were the CEO, you're working for the advertisers at this point because they're a very selective bullshit bunch. All they do is be selective. I mean, remember when they fucking quit after fucking an article mislabeled PewDiePie over not understanding why Fiverr was a bad thing? But his whole entire skit was that you could pay them to do anything and they'll fucking do it. That was the humor, joke, and the point of the whole thing. Yet they backed out, but hey, we gotta show ads on a news story about a guy shooting up fucking Vegas. That's a thing. Just fuck you and
Yeah,
fuck,
but that
standards.
was public interest.
Yeah, but it's still, a disturbing and sensitive topic. Yet, as soon as one person gets a label, backs the fuck out.
Oh yeah, it's like speaking of the Vegas shooting, it's like I remember on the trending tab, Jimmy Kimmel was talking about it, and he had fucking ads on the video, which was just hilarious. It was just hilarious that it's like you could run ads.
Well, that's how those people make all their money, though.
Yeah,
they make it all on YouTube.
Yeah.
Actually, here's a funny thing.
It's like,
you first, sorry.
It's funny to me because it's like Jimmy Kimmel is it's like a multimillionaire, and it's like he's talking about tragedy. So basically, he couldn't let up the money of the money machine for one day. But no, instead he has to monetize a video about essentially a national tragedy that happened in Vegas. Good job, Jimmy. Good job, Kimmel, you piece of shit. God damn it. You fucking asshole. What the... I don't know. I'm gonna be really surprised if Jimmy Kimmel actually sees this and me calling him a piece of shit. I doubt he's seen it. But
I don't think he should belong on fucking YouTube, in all honesty.
I don't think talk show hosts should either, but we should get back to what we were doing.
Yeah. Well, actually, on the topic of Monkey Jones, the quartering, and even later on, because I have seen this video already, they point out the one channel that fucking murdered a cat, and he's still up. You guys seen that video?
Yeah, sadly.
And I'm probably not gonna watch it because it's like
not the video in question, but the quartering video at least.
Yeah, I saw the quartering video. I don't really watch the quartering because he's not my kind of content creator, but I have seen the video.
It's funny. It's funny how one thing is fine but not another, and one is actually more disturbing and more.
Well, the thing is, the rules are now twice for you, none for me.
I'm sorry, we only apply these rules to a set number of people. You'll get more rules than the others only because their terms are so fucking vague. You breathe air, we're gonna ban you. But this person could breathe air, and he can make money.
Yep, but back to the video now.
Yeah, that was part of the video thing.
I'm hitting the play button.
I am rather biased on this issue because I know Monkey and he's helped my channel a lot.
Cats being murdered, but who gives a shit? It's like, hey, Monkey Jones did something that we don't like. We don't like. Let's ban him instead of the cat murderer. Boy.
Who watches independent content creators on this website consistently, which I'm assuming is everyone watching this video. This clearly has nothing to do with the rules of this site, as YouTube likes to pretend. This is about censorship and the news media. Allow me to explain. We currently live in an age when journalism online has come down to terrible lists about meaningless subjects and unironically slandering people for no reason with no jokes and pretending that it's factual. The circle of
real quick here. I'm pretty sure there was a legit article saying even TikTok was a Nazi problem. Because everything's a Nazi
TikTok
problem.
has a pedo problem. TikTok has a pedo problem.
I mean, shit, get it actually correct, but, you know, why be correct when you can label everything politically instead of actually labeling a genuine issue that needs to be sorted? Then again, PewDiePie can donate money to a bunch of groups. That doesn't get coverage, so more people can be aware of this good, generous thing that people should do, but they're more aware of that, you know, he's getting slandered because fuck it. Stupid.
Yeah, it is
Publications like the
retarded,
Wall Street
but you
Journal.
know what? It makes money. You know?
I mean, when
Just,
Logan boys start going, when they're fully irrelevant, they're gonna probably get the shit end of the stick. That's how it works as well. But then again, he can't really get terminated because he was the golden boy.
Oh, what is this I see on my screen? It's Gawker. The people try to take down Hulk Hogan, but they utterly failed.
Eh. I don't even know what that's about, but that sounds pretty fucking hilarious.
Okay, so basically, a little bit of a quick rundown here. Okay, this is gonna be an average segment on the Tangentials. A Crumb's quick rundown. Okay, so basically, Gawker, I believe they sort of illegally obtained the rights to Hulk Hogan's sex tape, where essentially, you know, it's like Hulk Hogan was banging his wife, I think, and Hulk Hogan said the N-word during it for some reason. You know, it's like, I think he was upset that his daughter was dating like a black man or something. I don't know, but essentially, Gawker obtained his sex tape, and then they published it on their site illegally without his consent. And they also decided to sort of be like, Hulk Hogan's a racist because he said the N-word. And it's like,
hey, giving the word fucking more power than it deserves. Sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so basically what happened was Hulk Hogan took Gawker to court, and he sued the shit out of him. And I believe Gawker doesn't exist anymore because, you know, it's like they ran out of money because, like, Hulk Hogan just sued them for everything.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd sue him for everything if I was Hulk Hogan.
I don't really see the point of giving the word so much power. I get where it comes from. I do understand that it's important to remember our past, but people don't even fucking do that. So why don't we just try to not give it such power so it isn't as problematic? You tell people not to use it, people are going to use it. It's fucking not even an internet standard. It's just a thing that will be guaranteed to happen. You give it more power, there'll be legitimate people who are going to use it for such things, and those who don't plan to but are going to be labeled as such anyway, so it's unfair. I actually seen the argument that, oh, why do white people try so hard to get the word, just to be able to use the word? It's like, no, we just don't want things to be, we don't like racists, we just don't want to fucking give it as much power as it deserves.
It's like, for me, you know, it's like, I don't want people policing my language. You know, it's like, as a free American man, you know, it's like, as a red-blooded American patriot, I don't want people policing my language. You know, it's like, I want to be able to say whatever I want. But here's the thing, you know, it's like, when I use the N-word, I don't use it in sort of a malicious way to mock blacks. You know, it's like,
Well, don't say you're using the N-word. We'll get banned.
No. I'm not gonna say the N-word, okay?
I'm just saying don't say you're using it.
Why the fuck are you so much louder than Crumb? Like, you're like screaming in terms of fucking Streamlabs.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm just gonna, I'm trying to make the volume, I'm trying to adjust the settings.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta do a clap sync real quick, though, because we always gotta do those at the beginning of the videos.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Faggots.
Hey, don't say that. All the LGBT people will come after us. Damn it.
I mean, you people of homosexual sexuality.
What do you mean, you people?
What the fuck is that?
If you don't know the reference, you're gay.
Oh no, I'm a homosexual now. Okay,
who should I play as in Smash? Who should I play as in Smash Bros. While I'm doing this?
Snake, because it's Snake, and if you don't play Snake, you're not good.
I'm hearing Cloud Strife.
Play as the lolly dog, alright?
I'm not playing as Isabel. I don't even have her unlocked.
Oh, okay, not even unlocked. Alright, it's fine.
Alright, time to get back to the video question, yeah?
Yeah, hit the button.
Journal, Gawker, and BuzzFeed now dedicate their time to trying to stir up controversy about relevant figures that they personally dislike for the sake of getting clicks on their dying platforms. Because the sad reality of the situation is that written media is a dying race that no one gives a shit about.
I don't know anyone who likes
BuzzFeed.
Like Twitter, it's like BuzzFeed is the most laughed at news, and I use news in very loose quotations. Source, it's it's like BuzzFeed is generally seen as just like a massive joke. Like no one takes them seriously.
Why would anyone ever take them seriously to begin with?
I don't know.
They make the most stupid shit that I've ever seen, and I don't really care for it. It's just stupid.
I'm not a California liberal, so I have no idea. Right?
Oh yeah, me and Crumb are both from Wisconsin.
Okay, first off, yeah, but here's the thing: I've moved back to Minnesota, so sorry, you're in
Minnesota now. You're in Minnesota now. Damn, man.
Yeah, I needed to get my old job back because I needed money.
Money.
I needed some of that cold hard cash. Yeah, I got nothing against Wisconsin, but hey, it's like Minnesota.
We're better than Minnesota.
Yeah. I was actually born in Minnesota, St. Paul, city. Look, I'm falling asleep. Jesus Christ, this is. Oh boy. All right, I'm probably gonna have to tap out here, boys, because I am just out of it.
That is fine, my mans.
All right. Okay. So basically, I just needed someone to basically tell me. All right. So basically, stream working well. Can everyone hear us?
I don't know who's watching, and I can't really do that as I'm fucking around with all the settings, so I need someone else to do that kind of thing.
I'm in the middle of a Smash match, so I can't.
And I'm trying to fucking change the filter because because the video in question is a bit quiet. It's just sometimes hits the yellow line. I'm trying to at least get it to be a bit more consistent, but you guys are louder than the video in question, so I'm trying to balance it out. So that's that's being fun.
Fine.
As long as you guys keep speaking, because I need to actually see the bar change.
I'll stay on here. Try to talk, but I
can keep speaking. I have no life.
Okay, then I'm gonna. All right, then I'm gonna fuck it, boys. See you later.
You get some sleep, Crumb. You get some sleep. So, should I just tell my life story? Should I just tell my life story?
I don't know. It's up to you if you're comfortable with it. I think I found what I need to do, though. I need to add you a noise suppression or compressor, whatever the fuck, whichever one it is. There it is. That way, if you get a bit loud, I can dial you back. So yeah, go nuts.
Vagina!
Alright, that didn't even break the yellow line then. Thank fucking lord. Again, I'm trying to get it so the noise of both the video and you are as clear as day, and I can at least don't have to turn you down to 5 on Discord.
Hold on one second.
We have been live for 33 minutes, by the way. It's a good start.
Right. That's cool.
Even though it's a test run. At least I'm just fucking glad that that's working. But I'm gonna start the video now. You ready?
Right. Yeah. One second.
Oh my god, this one. Women try man-spreading for a week. I don't get it. What's the problem with just sitting like that? What the hell? I don't know. I don't know why that's such an issue. It's just a sitting position. I mean, it's like saying fucking squatting with your toes on the ground instead of your whole feet. It's problematic. It's like, why? It's just how it is. It doesn't matter. Some people do, some people don't. What's the matter? Bloody hell.
To read endless lines of boring schlock that these people write. As such, they have resorted to trying to tear down the reputations of others for completely illegitimate reasons, and opinions that they themselves probably do not hold. The most subscribed YouTuber on the website, PewDiePie, has been the subject of various waves of hit pieces where he has been called a Nazi, alt-right, a white nationalist, a racist, and a variety of other ways to slander him by calling him the worst names possible that Twitter-verified losers can pull out of their asses to rank high in search results and get a click from a naive boomer who has never heard of PewDiePie before. Two of the most recent examples of this are the Verge article about Felix supposedly supporting alt-right beliefs because he shouted out an anime review from someone who incorporates edgy humor into their content.
Edgy humor, boys, that's a big no-no in our society. It's a big no-no. Can't be doing that shit, boy. That shit be bad. Very bad. Okay, hopefully these settings are a good start. I hope the fuck.
Probably alt-right, but that's not really relevant to an anime review. As well as when extremely well-respected journalist Joe Bernstein,
Beautiful Joe for PlayStation,
tried to expose PewDiePie for supposedly laughing at the Happy Merchant meme, and was then caught fucking lying.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, hey man, I really appreciate your content. You've gotten me through some tough times, and our...
What's with fucking... Why is he so quiet, but his video is louder than him, but is on the point of fucking breaking their own mics? Fuck's sakes. Oh god.
Man, this is important! I need to know more about this!
These forms of media, like television and written news, are dying breeds that are going to be replaced by different internet venues, namely YouTube. And so while TV decides to try and integrate by spamming YouTube with short clips from their shows, these companies cling to every little thread of relevance that they have left by lying. Wonderful. But despite all of this media backlash and the offensive attitude that so many news outlets have had...
Here's a tip for anyone. I'm pretty sure this has been said about 1,000 times by everyone. Don't do it, right? Just don't fucking do it. I get the humor and I get the idea of it, but it's fucking painful to the ears, man, to a lot of people. So you're probably better off to make it, at least tone it down to an appropriate level. I mean, if you're not talking louder than the ear rape itself, you might as well just give it a bit of an edit. At least edit it down to be, so it's a controlled, so you can still tell it's meant to be yelling, but it isn't blared up to the point of yelling. There you go.
PewDiePie hasn't been deleted because YouTube can't. He's their most
Oh yeah, this part. They're gonna say, like, they can't get rid of PewDiePie because he's the most subbed, which is, it's pretty fucking fair to say.
It's very true.
It's very fair to say. Anyway, moving on.
Subscribe creator and definitely one of their most popular. He's no doubt made untold millions of dollars for them, and the amount of outcry that there would be if he was deleted would be unlike anything that has ever happened in history because of this community's universal respect for him and his brand. And while Mumkey is respected as much, if not respected even more by his peers and friends, his audience size pales in comparison to Felix, and as a result, YouTube feels comfortable with getting rid of his channel, one with 300.
Yeah, that kind of goes back to the point I was saying earlier with the top creators. They'll have a harder time being removed from the system, but if they can start weeding them out, who says they can't tackle the fucking thing that's buried in the fucking lawn?
Yep.
They could easily just fuck him over if they wanted to. They just need to be able to fight back the audience, because that's a trend, isn't it? Where fuck the audience, the ones that, you know, give you your reason to even exist. Look at fucking Star Wars. Hey, fuck the fans, that's gay. But yeah, it's pathetic.
100,000 subscribers. Luckily for Mumkey, he has an extremely loyal fan base. How funny and well done his content is, hence why he has managed to quadruple the earnings of his Patreon page. But seeing how they've been banning people like Sargon of Akkad on the promise that he literally said one word that some people find controversial.
Wait, did you just say good?
Only...
Yeah, with the Mumkey getting his payment.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Not
good
for fucking Sargon. Fuck that.
I was gonna say, because that's deplatforming.
Hey.
It's deplatforming in its purest form.
How far are you in the video?
6 minutes. I just wasn't paying attention.
I'm at 5:58. What the fuck? How are you always ahead of me? the hell? You are ahead of me every time, and I'm the one that's hosting. That's pretty weird.
A matter of time before Mumkey is kicked off as well. At the end of the day, all of this is a result of YouTube and companies like it trying to avoid controversy as much as possible and trying to go mainstream
YouTube Rewind
television. YouTube Rewind over the past few years has pretty much just been a family-friendly celebrity circle jerk, starring well-known YouTubers like Will. Looking at the trending tab is a perfect example of this as well. It's filled to the brim with talk show clips of people who have nothing to do with this site and are simply creating a way out of TV if it dies and they have to jump ship. Within 30 years, cable TV will probably no longer exist, and all the...
You know, it'd be great if talk show hosts fuck off and make their own site if they want attention, because then they can get the real audience size instead of you know, just getting it autoplay or people who are new to it. I don't know, get all the Reddit users. There's a bunch of them that you'll probably find an audience in.
I'm pretty sure there's a Reddit as well for talk shows that they could just post their clips on.
Yeah, there you go. Then fuck off from YouTube. Make your own site, try to get your own money, and then fail at it horribly because you know you're not fucking relevant. That's why I don't really like TV nowadays. Like, especially talk people. They're not fucking them. They're not talking about it from their opinions, perspectives, and beliefs and ideologies. It's stupid.
And the main reason I don't like it is because they're all left-leaning. Like, I have no problem with the left.
It's not even that I have an issue with. It's that they're not genuine. They're just there to fucking say a script and get the money and fuck off.
But, like, the reason why I have such a problem with all their left-leaningness is they never say anything with just a neutral mindset. They always have to put a political twist.
You know, there's gonna be a point where the left is like nothing, and then it will be the rise of the right, and then it will be the right. And then it will be the extreme right. That will be an issue, and then it will be the left who are the good guys this time, or as people will migrate more to the left. You know, it's gonna be a big ass circle by the end of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm being
legit. Like,
to death while
it's literally been the left being more and more hated, and more people migrating to the right, and then eventually, because they just call everything on the right a problem, those who are actually a problem on that side of the right are going to be the problem, and then right's gonna rise, and then there's gonna be those extremes, and then they're gonna get the attention, and then shit happens, and then it's everyone migrating to the left. There is no winning. It's just a constant circle. It is annoying.
For sure.
Fucking hell. This doesn't make... Just... I don't know if people can really... I don't know if people notice that pattern, to be honest, because, like, I don't really mind what side you're on in terms of politics. I'm pretty sure anyone should be able to recognize that that's not really a good thing to happen. Anyway.
Hit
all that will be available is the internet and all of the companies that have planted their flag here. YouTube as a company is collectively trying their best to appeal to Hollywood and all of mainstream culture.
You can let them appeal to Hollywood and mainstream culture.
Hey, look, to YouTubers, absolutely no one but fucking casuals like. And one that hasn't even uploaded in 8 months when YouTube Rewind came about. Not even fucking relevant for half the fucking year. Fucking Christ.
But I just gotta say this. When YouTubers, like YouTube Rewind this year, we gotta go over that. It is literally the most disliked video of all time. Justin Bieber's Baby used to hold that.
I remember when fucking Call of Duty spiked up there and it hit number 3. Now it's like number 4.
Yeah, it's insane.
Seriously,
and
nobody
it's all because of those two women. It's not all because of those two women on the screen, but they were in it and they're a part of it. And I feel bad that Markiplier had to associate his name with it.
I don't even think he goes in it with a political mindset as well. I think he just does it because he enjoys it thoroughly. I don't know, I like to look at him as, he's not the political guy, he's a very... I'm not saying this as he's stupid, but actually, like, trying to think of like, a different context. He's simple. He doesn't dive into the shit, he just has fun.
For his fans. He does everything for his fans.
Yeah. Yeah, he does it for his fans, and he does what he enjoys for his fans. So video games and stuff like that. He isn't someone who's analytical or political. It's just a Let's Player. So I can sort of see that he just dives into it with a mindset of, oh, this is going to be fun. This probably do well. I feel like he's the optimistic, like, simple person. If that, again, not in the terms of intelligence, but you get my point?
Yeah, I get your point. That totally makes sense, but we're going off on a tangent, so hit that button.
That's the fucking point. Anyway, what are you at? Just making sure, because you're ahead of me.
6:41.
How the fuck? Wind down to 2 seconds, please.
No, just tap the screen itself a few times.
Ah. I can't do that. It extends the screen size.
DM me the link to the YouTube channel.
What YouTube? Which YouTube channel?
The one that you're streaming on, so I can check.
How the fuck do I
just want to make sure you're not showing the watch together link.
Hold on. Based on Streamlabs, it's showing exactly what it's meant to. It's just I'm unsure how to. What's the word? I'm trying to find it. I should be doing your busted thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'll just give you a...
Yeah, just DM me the link.
A copy link. Alright, that should be it. Am I able to update the title as it goes? That'd be pretty fucking wicked if that was the case. Is that your mouse? No way.
Clicking?
I saw a mouse went through the fucking stream on my end.
It wouldn't be my mouse.
Maybe it's just because I went over the screen as well, so it just happens to do that.
Yeah, your mouse is on the screen right now.
Ah, okay, so it just automatically gets there no matter what, but I'm not gonna remove it because, you know,
yeah, it
why
looks
not
great,
do that?
actually. I'm looking at it right now. Everything looks good. But where are we gonna put our heads so people know who's talking?
I don't know, I think the idea is that we weren't gonna do that to differentiate from the thing that we're using a template of. I mean, look how similar it is to the other one right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, I can't actually view it myself because then the overlapping words and stuff happen, so you're gonna have to watch it if you spot any mistakes, so have fun with that.
I'm not gonna... No, it looks good right now. We'll be fine. So just I'm gonna hit that play button and let's keep going.
Yep, let's do it.
People come here for. Despite millions of dislikes and a clear community opposition to all of this clean bullshit that they perpetuate, they continue to ban people for no reason.
Oh yeah, wait, just that chat, that's actually a little bit... I do remember that, where it was just like so many people going saying this is awesome, and everyone else in the entire fucking thing after it went live went, what the fuck are you on?
Yep.
Stupid.
Because they could be
blue
even
check
slightly
marks
controversial.
are bad.
Bumpy is just the start. And now, more than ever, we need to come together and talk about this shit. I'm aware that a few people like Emp Lemon and Rusty...
I recommend that if you can, actually. Emp Lemon's video was very much a good thing for it.
If you want a non-biased news source on YouTube, definitely recommend checking Tim Pool out. He is a great guy.
Can you send me it afterwards?
Well, I'm saying in general, but I will DM you the link.
I'll have a look.
Myself. But I'm talking about for anybody watching.
What when it comes to news sources, what about Philip DeFranco?
I don't watch him.
You don't watch him?
But we're not talking about who we're watching. We're talking about Mumkey.
It's tensions.
Cage, as well as Tim Pool and Sargon have made this situation public, as well as Felix himself, but this is about more than just Mumkey like him. Allowing YouTube to get away with deleting someone's livelihood is something that is fucking unacceptable, and I won't stand for it. Setting the
No one stands for it, but we're not, even as a collective, we get shut down because, again, I'm gonna use the example. Look at the Last Jedi thing here. Like, the fans got fucked over, they got told that they're the problem and not, you know, actual criticisms for it. Look at Battlefield, it's like, now we're hitting ridiculous levels where I don't even think they'll care. It doesn't matter, even if they vote without their wallet. They'll just be people who probably invest in them anyway and continue their bullshit. That's the problem that I'm seeing. Is that it doesn't matter, even if you have a collective voice against it, they're gonna keep them out because, fuck you, there's still more casual people buying the game than you hardcore people. That's what it feels like, the mentality. We need more people on it, we need more people to understand the issue, and we need people to stand up to it. But even they know that what they're saying both mocks them, but they don't do shit because they're just a casual watcher. That's the problem.
Not to interrupt here, but get woke, go broke.
Yeah, I like to think that's a thing, but that's the problem. It's not always the case.
Also, can you hear the kitten?
No.
He's purring up a storm. He says hello.
Hello, kitty. Anyway, but yeah, that's the fucking problem that I see with YouTube, is that they'll hear it, they'll just throw our complaints in the bin and just say it's our problem and that we are a problem, and then let the media do their fucking work. And then every casual viewer will think we're the problem because they'll fucking be reading these and all these bullshits that just keep going on and on and on until it's drilled in their heads.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, look at the fucking history teacher over PewDiePie. If you ever watched any of PewDiePie's videos, you'd be a fucking intelligent piece of shit to know that that's not the case at all.
He isn't sexist, he isn't racist, he isn't any of those things.
And I really hate that last part where he says you could be fined and all that just for association. Isn't that China's fucking system with their social points, that if you're related to someone and you don't tell them out, you don't get the points and you lose points? Yeah. That's like, that's stupid.
That's not how the US works, or anywhere that Felix is.
I mean, shit, some people want communism back, so, you know, I'm not surprised if they start saying, hey, we should have what China has, because fuck freedom. Let's have a hive mind, and let's bring 1984 full circle.
Precedent that this will just be forgotten is not something that I'm satisfied with. And if you're a fan of Mumkey, or even just a supporter of free speech and all,
I love how he has unrelated clip in the bottom there. That helps.
Deleting channels is nothing new for YouTube. They've deleted I Hate Everything's channel before, which was a rather big point of contention for the YouTube community a few years ago. When
never knew that was a
his
thing.
Channel was pretty promptly.
I forgot about that, actually.
I didn't know he ever got deleted, but I'm not surprised either, because
well, that explains why his viewer base isn't as big as it used to be.
But it came back, though, so he didn't make a new one. It got back, so a lot of his subscribers would have still been there.
Yeah, that's true.
All went back to normal. Evidently, the rules of YouTube are changing without them writing them down or telling any of the creators who use the site. And now we have to try to play catch-up and deal with the consequences of decisions that were made retroactively. Consequences which are near impossible to avoid unless you spend all of your time unboxing toys and reviewing iPhones. And while quite a few people have talked about this issue in their decisions.
Alright, this might be a bit difficult, but on the actual live stream, is that video actually decent volume and not too...
What?
Is the video...
The stream went offline. Daniel?
You there?
Stream died.
Ah, fuck's sakes.
But I gotta go. I gotta get some sleep.
Well, I think that's gonna do for a test run for now. This shit...
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's okay. I hope you people enjoyed watching us not even finish a thing, but again, this was a test stream. We're not trying to be good at what we're doing right now. This is just mostly the technical side of it that I'm trying to make sure is working. And I'm trying to make sure that I've considered options and stuff. And if anyone's actually watched this and wants to, like, point out some things that probably need fixing, please do. That would help.
Yep.
But anyway, have a good one, gentlemen and ladies.
Have a good day. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah, whatever you have to celebrate.
And I'ma just go on and yeet this video on out of here.
Yep. I'll talk to you later then, Dan.
Alright, see you later, Cam.
Night.
And a night.